Meantime, at the southern border, authorities in Texas are working to break down a long tunnel used by cartels to smuggle migrants here into the U.S. The tunnel in El Paso is the latest underground path law enforcement is shuttering to try and stem the flow of people illegally crossing the border. Correspondent Allie Bradley got an exclusive look inside that cartel tunnel. She's in Texas with the details.
Yeah, hey, Nichole. So they're filling and sealing off this sophisticated tunnel that sources say transnational criminal organization were moving around 1,000 people a week through this tunnel. But here's the deal. Authorities, they still don't even know who dug it in the first place.
The journey through the seemingly endless tunnel is a long and daunting one for special agents, not knowing what or who they might encounter, as CBP says it was a route used by transnational criminal organizations. But not anymore. Cement trucks lined up along Gate 28. Bucket after bucket lowered into the human smuggling tunnel to fill the underground pathway that joins Ciudad Juarez with El Paso. Former HSI Special Agent Victor Avila says tunnels in this area are rare, echoing the agency's claims of it being historic.
But I had never seen a tunnel in El Paso before. I had seen them in Arizona and in San Diego, but a tunnel like the one that was discovered recently, never.
Sources say 800 people a week were transported through this tunnel, which included Venezuelan women who were victims of sex trafficking. Statistics exclusively obtained from DHS sources show that the El Paso sector over the last 4 years has been the second busiest when it comes to encounters with Venezuelan women traveling alone. But Avila says the people coming through this tunnel aren't self-surrendering, but rather they become gotaways.
They're sex trafficking victims, but initially they're actually being smuggled, right? Because they need to be smuggled in order to gain access to the country. So are all of the children and all the women that were smuggled going to be sex trafficked? Probably not. But the majority in that case, especially if you're coming through a tunnel, will be exploited. Either not just sexual exploitation, but fraud, labor fraud as well, and forced labor. These people are not popping up on the other side, and you're not going to pay to go through the tunnel so you could just turn yourself in. It just doesn't work that way.
And it has apparently been operational for over a year. Several news outlets in Mexico have reported that the underground route was promoted by other migrants on TikTok as a safe and quick pathway to get into the U.S. The smuggling tunnel is 6 feet tall and 4 feet wide and was equipped with lighting, ventilation, and wooden beams. Avila saying the construction of the tunnel happening right under our noses.
The cartel, the audacity that they have, and how they've been kind of acting with impunity, saying, well, since nobody's really checking on us, nobody's really enforcing anything, we get to build, they tell me it took almost like a year to build this tunnel. These tunnels are used for not just the movement of people, obviously the movement of drugs and other illicit activity, money, weapons, you name it, anything that could fit through there. And I've seen the sophistication of these engineered tunnels and the amount of time and money that it takes to build them. That's what's very surprising to me of the one in El Paso.
Now, Nichole, officials are still working to pinpoint exactly who is behind digging this sophisticated tunnel. But Victor Avila tells us it might not be so easy because who is operating on the other side of El Paso in Juarez has changed a little bit. So it might be the Sinaloa cartel, it might be La Linea cartel, or it could be another organization altogether. Nichole.
All right, Allie Bradley. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.